Hi, I'm Tara the Foodie, and I take the mystery out of cooking for you.
You do?
I do? What the hell? I do.
You do?
Yeah. And today, Terrapin Ridge Farms was nice enough to send me all of their cream cheese dip varieties. Just dip in and have a good time. But you can also get creative with dips like this. Today, I'm gonna show you how to make baked stuffed shrimp. Actually, crispy baked stuffed shrimp. I'm gonna be stuffing these shrimp with this hot bacon cream cheese dip, along with some shredded cheese, spinach, and then once they're all stuffed and arranged in a nice cast iron pan, I'm going to mix panko breadcrumbs and olive oil, sprinkle that all over top, so let's get cooking. Let me show you exactly how to devein shrimp. First, what you want to do is actually peel off shell. I couldn't think of the word. What you do next is grab a knife, and I like to hold it like it's a pencil. I just always do it this way. I'm going to lay the shrimp in my hand and kind of just draw along this black line, and it kind of, your knife takes it with it down to the bottom near the tail. And then you can just grab it with your fingers and pull it out. So yeah, that's really it. You go through, you take off the shells, you pop off the tails, you devein your shrimp, rinse everything off, and then you are ready to make a delicious shrimp anything. Yeah. Titties on point.
Titties on point.
When you are back to the counter, you want to take a couple paper towels and just get off some of the water. So we don't want any extra water a part of the shrimp. The next thing we're going to do is butterfly our shrimp. So it's been dried off, it's ready to go, and you want to take your shrimp with the tail, kind of pointing up. So you want it to look like this because it's going to be set down into a pan. So you want it to have tail up. Get yourself a nice sharp paring knife that feels good in your hand. And if you need a suggestion of one that you can pick up, I have a link here now that you can click on. And then you just cut down into the shrimp about halfway down. Open up the shrimp kind of like a book, right? You want somewhere to put that filling. Now I'm going to go ahead, butterfly the rest of these shrimp, and then I'm going to show you how to put together the filling that's going inside. Are you snacking on all the dip?
Mm-hmm. How deep do you want it?
As deep as you can get it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the shrimp?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh. So now I'm going to show you how to make the stuffing in these crispy baked stuffed shrimp. We are going to go ahead and take an entire jar of this Terrapin Ridge Farms hot pepper bacon cream cheese dip. It smells so good, so bacony and sweet. And I noticed on the label it says no seed oil, and it's gluten-free, in case that is of interest to you. The first thing that we are going to do is add this jar into a bigger bowl. And now we're going to beef it up a little bit so it's more of a solid mass. It will be easier to stuff into our shrimp. The next thing I'm going to add is a cup of shredded sharp white cheddar cheese. Put that in there. Next, I'm going to add a cup of chopped baby spinach. And we want to help this filling stick together, so I'm going to add a half a cup of panko breadcrumbs. And then just stir it up. Just fold it in.
What does that mean? What does fold in the cheese mean?
Just fold it in. So that is your stuffing. Just transfer this to another bowl. Now I'm going to show you the spice mixture that we're going to season these delicious crispy baked stuffed shrimp with. First, and I think this is the key, is 2 teaspoons of smoked paprika. Gives you color, smokiness, smoked paprika. You just always have it in your kitchen. So we have 2 teaspoons of that into the bowl. Another key component, 1 teaspoon of Old Bay seasoning. We're getting a little Cajun-y here. Add that to the bowl. 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. 1 teaspoon of onion powder. A half a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. And a half a teaspoon of black pepper. Then just go ahead and give this a stir to thoroughly combine. Don't breathe too deeply, or you're just gonna sneeze all over the place. Now, you grab your shrimp, your butterflied shrimp, and you're gonna add these to your bowl, just in a big old pile. Oh my gosh, my nose is tickling. Oh, it's the pepper. Ooh. And now you're gonna
Knowing that.
and now you're gonna drizzle over about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. 1, 2. That's how you measure it. And now just take your spoon or your hands and mix it all up. This is where part of the magic is happening right here. So take your time. So the next thing you want to do is preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Let that heat up while you're doing this part. And now it's time to stuff. So as you can see, I have my prized pan here, my favorite pan in this whole kitchen. It's nice and big. We grabbed it. It's a Lodge, made in the USA. This is gonna last your lifetime. I will definitely link this here now because I love this pan and you can do so much with it. All right, so I've got my shrimp seasoned up. They're butterflied, ready to go. I've got my filling ready to go in a nice big cast iron pan. Just take one of your shrimp and grab a spoonful of your dip. What is it? Your filling. And then you just kind of put it in there and hold it in your hand and then just sort of use your spoon to kind of smash it down and form it in there. So go ahead and place it into the pan. That gives you a chance to form it a little bit more. And that's it. And I'm gonna do this with all of the shrimp. So wow, this already looks really cool. If your pan's a little smaller, it may go ahead and, fit perfectly. I'm gonna say get a little bit over 2 pounds, maybe 2 1/4, just to be safe. If you've got a big honkin' pan like this, that way it's totally filled. But I made it look as pretty as I could. And now I'm gonna show you how to put the finishing touch on this before it goes in the oven. And that's making the crunch coat. Juicy Joe just coined that phrase and I love it.
I did.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take this and move it to the side. You just want a bigger bowl. You want a cup of panko breadcrumbs and some olive oil, probably a tablespoon, I'm gonna guess. Take these panko breadcrumbs, put them in a larger bowl. I'm going to put in the extra virgin olive oil. Stir it up so that all the breadcrumbs are coated with the oil. You want to really be thorough about this because we're putting this in the oven. We don't want, any of these breadcrumbs to burn. We want them to be kind of saturated with the oil, and they create this crunch coat on top of this shrimp so that when you eat one of these, the crunch, the differing textures in your mouth at the same time.
Cool.
That is one of the most important things to me when eating anything, but especially an appetizer. All right, these are saturated. I'm gonna move these back over to the side. Bring back my beautiful pan of shrimp. Now you're just going to use your hands and sprinkle this crunch coat on top of all of these shrimp, trying to really cover all of your filling. It already smells so good, and I can't even imagine how it's gonna smell when it comes out of the oven. Whew. I think we're good. And now it's time to put these in a 350-degree oven for about 20 to 25 minutes until they are cooked and golden brown. All right, it's time to look. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. And these are my crispy baked stuffed shrimp. It needed something in the middle. Again, I wanted it to be full, but I didn't have enough shrimp. I put some arugula in the middle because it's pretty and green, and it's an appetizer for Appy Hour. You put a few of these on your plate in a salad, you've got dinner. So make these for whatever occasion you think. And now it is my favorite time of every episode, time to taste. I'm so excited for this.
Do you want me to take some pictures first?
Oh yes, take some pictures first. Oh my God, thank you. Take some pictures first, babe. You want to pick the perfect one, you know? I think I found it. It's this one. Yeah.
Get it.
Oh. It's beautiful. Mm. Mm-mm. Mm. Mm. Ooh, that is so good. The panko breadcrumbs do give it a really great contrast and texture. Make Appy Hour happen in your life with your friends and family. I love the idea, and I hope you do too. And again, if you want to grab yourself a jar of one of these dips or anything else that they have to offer, go ahead and click the link below in the description, and you'll not only be getting some delicious food, but you'll be helping this show out as well. I'm Tara the Foodie, taking the mystery out of cooking for you, and I will see you next time.